The special felicitation ceremony took place at the Archbishop's house in Colombo. The event was attended by a distinguished gathering including President Anurukumara Dissanayake, Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, Leader of the Opposition Sajith Premadasa, as well as leaders of all major religious denominations and a host of invited guests.
Monsieur Roberto Lucchini, Charge d'Affaires, Apostolic Archdiocese of Colombo. Very Reverend Father Roshan Silva Oemai, President.
As part of the celebration, a commemorative postage stamp and a first day cover were officially issued to mark this significant milestone.
මේ සුවිශේෂී අවස්ථාවක් වසර 50ක ඉමහත් අසිරිමත් ගමනක පූජක දිව්‍ය තුල කතෝලික සභාවට ඒ වගේම ජාතියට කළ මෙහෙවරටයි ඒ අවස්ථාව උදා වෙන්නේ.
සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි කවුරු සංකීර්ණ තත්වයකදී කලබල වෙනවා. හැබැයි උන්වහන්සේ අතිශය සංකීර්ණ තත්වයකදී නිවෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම
In complex situations, most of us tend to panic, but His Eminence remains calm and composed under any circumstance, especially during incidents like the Easter Sunday attack, a profoundly challenging event that shook the entire nation. While society was engulfed in anger and turmoil, His Eminence maintained his calmness. I believe this remarkable quality helped prevent the situation from escalating further, and for that, our society is deeply grateful. Had he not possessed this ability to stay calm that day, we can only imagine the consequences our society might be facing now. I have had the opportunity to meet and discuss with His Eminence on several occasions, and I am aware of the immense pain he carries bearing the suffering until justice is served to the victims. In every conversation, His Eminence consistently asks what steps can be taken to ensure justice for the victims of this tragedy. Sometimes he questions calmly, sometimes with a hint of uncertainty, and other times with a sincere and compelling insistence on finding true justice. His concern is solely driven by the urgent need to provide rightful justice to those affected by the Easter Sunday attacks. Here, before His Eminence, I want to pledge that I will do everything in my power to pursue justice for this cause, refusing to let it fade away with time. I understand this is an extremely challenging task. While it may be easier for the government to outsource investigations to external parties, conducting thorough inquiries within the government itself is far more difficult. We have reached a point where the government must question its own ranks. It is a daunting task, but one that is essential. Justice must prevail. The government must hold itself accountable, face this challenge head on, and we must all stand united in this effort.
රජයත් එක්ක ගැටීමකට රජය තුල විමර්ශනයකට දියත් කිරීමේ අභියෝගය අපිට තිබෙනවා. කළ යුතුයි.
අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමනි, ඔබතුමා වසර 75ක පමණ කාලයක් අප රට තුළ ඒකාධිපති වියරුවට ඉඩකඩ සැකසූ දේශපාලන අන්තවාදයන් අප සමාජයෙන් ඉවත් කර දමන්නට වෙර දැරීම අපි අගය කරමු. මානව හිමිකම් අමුවේ උල්ලංඝනය කරමින් මාධ්‍යවේදීන්, දේශපාලන විවේචකයින් හා අවංකවම මේ රට ආදරය කළවුන් විනාශ කරමින්ද, දූෂණය රට තුළ ව්‍යාප්ත කරමින්ද, ඒකාධිපති ව්‍යවස්ථාවක් ජනිත කර රට තුළ භීෂණය පතුරවා හරිමින් විවිධ ජාතීන් හා ආගමිකයන් අතර වෛරය.
We appreciate your efforts to eliminate extremist political ideologies, including authoritarianism, that have engulfed our nation for the past 75 years. We commend your sincere commitment to eradicating a political culture that openly violated human rights, murdering journalists, political critics, and true patriots. This was a culture that allowed corruption to infiltrate the nation, enabled the passing of an authoritarian constitution, spread violence across the country, fueled hatred among communities and religions, and dragged the nation into a 30-year war by igniting racial tensions. Our nation now seeks the dawn of a new era. We respectfully request that you work toward national prosperity while preserving religious and social values, our ancient dignity, and lasting peace. We urge you to formulate plans that strengthen the country's agricultural, fisheries, and labor industries, going beyond the recommendations of the IMF and other agencies to combat poverty and address the extreme cost of living faced by our people. We further call for thorough investigations into murders, disappearances, underworld activities, and heinous crimes such as the Easter attacks. In addition, we urge you to probe corrupt projects that have burdened the country with further debt and ensure that such actions are never repeated. We strongly urge the expedited establishment of a prosecutorial office to pursue justice for the Easter attacks and the full implementation of the recommendations set forth in the Presidential Commission report on the attacks.
පාස්කු ප්‍රහාරය වැනි බිහිසුණු අපරාධ මෙන්ම රට මත ණයබර පැට වූ දූෂිත ව්‍යාපෘති ගැන සොයා බලා එවැනි දූෂිත ක්‍රියා ඉදිරියට නොවන ලෙස වග බලා ගන්නටද තවදුරටත් ක්‍රියාකාරී වන මෙන් ඔබතුමාගෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටිමු. පාස්කු ප්‍රහාරය පිටුපස ක්‍රියාකාරී වූ කුමන්ත්‍රණය කුමක්දැයි රටට එළිදරව් කරන්නට ඔබතුමා පොරොන්දු අභිචෝදක කාර්යාලය හැකි ඉක්මනින් ස්ථාපිත කරන්නටත් මේ පිළිබඳව පත් කරනු ලැබූ ජනාධිපති කොමිෂන් සභා වාර්තාවේ සඳහන් නිර්දේශ ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්නටත් යොහුසුළු වන මෙන් ඔබතුමන්ගෙන් ඉතා ඕනෑකමින් ඉල්ලා සිටිමු.
In celebration of his 50 years, and we also invite Reverend Father Reginald Sapramadu to present a gift of appreciation to His Eminence from the Archdiocese of Colombo.